And we are live on day 4 of the test match between India and England. The penultimate day. I think we can say with certain degree of certainty that it will go into day 5. Whichever way the match goes, you will have a day 5 most likely. But before we discuss day 5 and what is going to be coming up on day 4, let's take you live to Birmingham, right outside Edgbaston. Joining us is the man who's made a very long journey from Ranchi to Delhi and now is in Birmingham, who has been searching for some Indian food. Vimal, firstly, I know the Indian food in Birmingham is very expensive. Have you found some home cooked food to look after your dietary needs?
Thank you so much, Nikhil. Good morning, everyone, and it's great to be back with all of you, all the way from Birmingham. Last time I remember we were both of us together in 2011, although at that time we were not lucky to witness India winning the series. However, this time it is different. India is on the verge of an historic 2007 India hasn't booked series. Nikhil, I must tell you everyone that just right now, half an hour back, the team has gone inside. And from the look of it, obviously the team is confident. And I think if you look at the weather, the first hour, I think the first hour is the crucial hour. If India took too many wickets in the first hour, I think we all know where the test match is heading for.
Okay, I know the first hour is going to be very, very important, Vimal. For some reason, but we can see Vimal here. Why can't we see him on the screen, Shivam? Cut to him full frame. Acha, Vimal, tell us, I believe you asked Jonny Bairstow a question yesterday about the whole, verbals between Virat Kohli and Jonny Bairstow. What was his response like? Vimal, can you hear me?
Yeah. I just lost.
Okay. Yeah, I said you had the opportunity to be at the press conference and ask Jonny Bairstow a question about that verbals with Virat Kohli. What was he saying?
I just asked him. The first question was asked about, and he just tried to take it down, and that was a sensible thing. As much as we would have liked to know that but I think the kind of method, and especially post IPL era, we all know that whatever happens on the field, any overseas player would not like to, annoy any Indian player, and somebody as big as Virat Kohli. So, but if you look at from the sense what I thought, I tried to ask him that he was inviting Virat. He was refusing to invite Virat for dinner. So he just laughed at it, but he said, no, I have a huge respect for Virat. This is his way of, doing things. And then I asked that whether Virat's, the provocation made him more determined, more focused. And he said, not necessarily. That is how, national game. But I think, Nikhil, and you know that, we have seen past whenever the big players explore or a brand confront somebody who is in the great form of his life. Look at if Bairstow didn't get his 100 yesterday from the test match.
Okay, I think we seem to have some issue. Shivam, why aren't you cutting him on the main screen? Okay.
अच्छा विमल बाबू ठीक बा
So just bear with me. I'm just changing my. Just join.
Okay, just join back again. Join back again. Now, what is the technical glitch, Shivam? Why are we not being able to see the video? Please call the guys from engineering.
So, guys, please bear with us. Vimal will join us shortly. In fact, we'll have some more inputs as to what can happen and what has happened so far after the day's play.
I don't know if they heard or not, but what Vimal was trying to say, that he spoke to Bairstow, asked him that, did you not invite Virat for dinner? That's why he was upset. To which Jonny Bairstow just laughed it off, saying, no, we have a lot of respect for each other, and no, it was not Virat's that episode that fired him up. It's just that he just struck some good form after that, and they share a very close relationship. Today I've been watching his social media feed, and Vimal has been busy. There are a lot of fans that have turned up, even though it is a Monday at Edgbaston, so chock-a-block, because people are
expecting actually, from both the sides.
Yes, some outstanding performances, because the game can go anywhere even now.
So Rishabh Pant is still there, and a lot of Englishmen or England supporters would be hoping and expecting that whatever target India set them, and they'll be able to chase that down. They would be expecting, at least. Whether it happens or not, I have my doubts though. So is he back?
Who was I don't know, I've forgotten. On social media only I was. Mohammad Azharuddin's tweet I saw. He said that India have to look at somewhere around 425 to be confident of a win. He's not even saying that it's a guaranteed win. He said 425 lead, they will be confident of a victory.
Wow.
And Azhar knows a thing or two about
this is
England.
the best bowling attack that we've ever had.
Looks like it. Or unless Azhar is talking about the Indian teams that he was part of, where at least 400 plus was needed. I don't know. But actually in those days, even though India didn't have such a bowling attack, teams also didn't chase these big totals. England also didn't play like that. 400 plus was
for the record, only twice it has happened that any team has managed to chase down a target in excess of 250 against India. It has happened only twice, and the last time it happened, it was way back in 1987.
What are you saying? Over 250?
Yeah.
Some team chasing against India?
In the fourth innings.
Yes.
In the fourth innings?
Fourth innings as it chasing.
South Africa, how much did they chase in the 2 test matches India lost?
242 was one.
And the other one was more than that.
No, it was 230.
30 something.
You
31.
sure?
Yes, it wasn't 250 plus.
some one game.
Only twice in the history of Test cricket it has happened that teams, and the teams who've done that, one was Australia in 1977.
Yep.
And then in 1987, West Indies chased down a target of 333, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, Australia
333.
But
Australia chased down 2
97,
totals.
35 years. It's been 35 years since no team has managed to chase down a target of over 250 against India. And this is the best bowling attack that we are talking about. The best bowling attack that India has ever had in history of Test cricket.
Australia chased down 342.
I don't know why
fourth.
everybody is so doubtful that you need to give.
because nowadays
I think you should feel confident about this Indian team.
No, I am confident, but what is the harm
Ask
of
them to
getting
declare.
400?
This,
if they declare over giving a target of 250 and England chase it down, you would be the first one sitting here and criticizing that decision.
No, obviously, first.
Obviously, then it's easier to say that. I declare.
Firstly, see, the lead is 257. As Siddharth was also saying yesterday, India would look to bat at least till T.
Yeah.
And
I don't think time is an issue. India look to bat so that they go past 400.
India would also want to win. See, firstly,
400
I think
plus.
India's first target would be to make themselves safe, that they are not in a losing position. Then their next target would be to win the test match, and then if things change, then they would look for
But I think where the match is at the moment, there's so much time left that I don't think they can be thinking that, oh, let's bat out time, as in we bat for so long that no matter what the total they can't chase it. I don't think that situation will arise only. Time will not be of the essence. It will either be India win or England win, or in the sense that draw in the sense
tie.
Not tie, as in they could be with enough wickets in hand, England, and then they reach that time stage.
Yeah, there are 5 results possible. All 5 results are possible.
Yeah, most likely it's going to be either India win or England win. I got scared.
So he's joined
Okay.
us on phone.
We can't hear him then. Let it be. Let it be if we can't see him. Then
Tell
no
him
point.
we'll get
Try-
him back during
later.
later during the post lunch session.
Yeah.
I'll just drop him a message.
Because that will be an extent half an hour, 40
Yeah.
odd minutes.
Both sessions today, post lunch and post tea, 2.5 hours. Because they'll have to bowl 98 overs, no? On both the days.
Yeah.
To make up for the lost time for day 1 and 2. And luckily, day 4 and day 5, there is no rain. No rain is expected. So that is one good news.
Yeah, in fact, the last 3 days the forecast was pretty good.
No, but
although it
no
did
rain. Yesterday it said
It
that.
did
Is
rain.
today also it's saying that?
Today it is clear for the time being. Very less chances. Precipitation chances are 10%. That is negligible in England.
10%.
10%. So that won't be a problem. So again, see, if in England have to score, say India have to be safe around 400, I said 450 plus. Because with 4 sessions, potentially you say 120 overs. You have to score at a run rate of how much? Close to 4, 3.5, 4 per over. Only with 3 players available in the England batting lineup who can achieve that, it might be a tall order. Only 3 players. Let's be realistic. Lees, Crawley and Pope are not going to set Bazball on fire. It's only going to be Root, Stokes, Bairstow.
Yeah.
To a certain extent, we may argue Sam Billings. Certain. But that will not happen. Because what was the problem with the New Zealand bowling lineup? They had no pace. 80, 81. Wagner touched 82. They didn't have Jameson. And in that one test, where England almost crawled to the win, was at Lords, where Jameson troubled them.
Exactly.
No bold Saudi world-class bowlers, but 80-81 will not trouble the England batsmen so much. That's why they could execute Bazball. But Bumrah, Shami, Siraj are all 85 plus.
Also, you have to remember, it's not just the fact that there's a lack of pace. Both of them
What
are
is
exactly the
Bazball?
Same bowler. Bazball applies.
What is Bazball?
See, first of the term ball itself is erroneous because
Erroneous.
it's a football terminology, technically.
Yeah.
No, but there is a ball in cricket
ball
also.
No, but football. So what they started doing was, it started with Maurizio Sarri, the Italian manager. He started playing a certain brand of possession. They dubbed it Sarri ball.
That's
So,
fine. You can do it for cricket also.
There
There's
is
a ball.
baseball.
I'm not a great fan of this term Bazball that I don't
What is
get.
Bazball? So was India playing Bazball when Pant and
Pant was playing Pant ball.
No, we were playing Shaz ball.
yeah, because
Because
Shastri,
Shaz
Yeah.
was one of the people who
Shaz ball.
Shaz,
Pant ball, Shaz ball.
not jam ball.
That Pujara is doing.
Now. That
Pujara is
we are
doing.
Doesn't necessarily mean if Rahul Dravid batted in a certain way, if the team is batting under his leadership in a certain way, then that will be jam ball. Jam ball
And to
doesn't
be fair-
necessarily have to be.
Player centric.
And
He's
to be fair, Dravid always says that he wants his teams to be front foot, aggressive.
Yeah.
So
See, we are a nation of khichadis. So he'll have a khichdi. He'll use Bazball, Shaz ball, Jazz ball, Jam ball. Everything he'll use.
No, but so what is Bazball is my point. Like, what is it?
The way Brendon McCullum used to play, aggressive with intent, the English media lapped it up and called it Bazball.
How many-
So
How man-
Australian team played Bazball before Baz even played.
And how many
cricket.
matches did Brendon McCullum win for his New Zealand team with that kind of an approach? I know there were a few games, but
Yeah.
how many? How many test matches did he play and how many matches out of those number of tests? Did he win? I
just
know a
from
few.
the top of my mind, 10 to 12
Yes.
matches he had won. From
Out
that
of?
period out of 25-30.
You're saying 10 to 12 matches he won out of 25 to 30.
30.
that's a success rate of anything between like 50 to 33%. If you're looking at the numbers,
Yeah.
and Ben Menz is just on the top of his head. So
Yeah. See, I can remember the knocks that he played against Sri Lanka
Now,
and
now
India in
you'll force
2014.
Rahul Dravid to go open his
Yes.
phone.
and then start going through the stats.
Yeah, I
Say,
don't-
for
One by one.
Say for example 2014, I can remember the series against Sri
See,
Lanka.
this
I
will take
don't
him
that
time.
India innings.
This will take him time because
No,
KL
no.
Rahul stats he's saved. So that he can open quickly.
No.
But now he'll have to take this one. He'll have
Actually,
to.
no, it's easier to look for a player versus a country, you know.
No, my point is forget what he did as a batsman, Brendon McCullum. I mean, I'm saying were the West Indies team of the 17 playing Bazball before Baz was even born?
They were playing Lloyd
Were
ball.
the teams of 90s and 2000
Arre,
Australia playing Bazball?
Nothing.
Bazball was not even born when Viv Richards were tonking
That's
everybody.
correct.
Yeah.
I just said that. So what is Bazball? And by the way, to have anything as a way of playing or whatever, you have to have like a big sample size or something. It happened in one series against New Zealand and it became Bazball.
Exactly.
And what was Bazball in the first inning also? Was Zach Crawley playing Bazball? Was Joe Root playing any bands?
What Ben Stokes was playing.
Throwing
Of
away
course, a New Zealander has to be a New Zealander. No?
So Bairstow first 60 balls was not playing Bazball and then next 50 balls. My point is that Test cricket that way is a simple game. You either play attacking or defensive, which has been played over the years. From time immemorial, teams have played like that. And so certain times you become aggressive, certain times you become defensive, depending on the batsman on the crease and depending on the situation of the match. And that India will also play sometime, that England will also play sometime. So what is Baz?
It's classic, what do you call British media?
Yeah, that's British media hype.
Nothing.
Simple. As I had mentioned, as a rejoinder, British media hype.
Yeah. They like to hype. Deepak Shots has a question. He's saying, what do you guys think of Hindi commentary? Aren't they so cringe? Deepak Shot, first to answer, we've been listening to the English commentary.
They get this nice Sky feed. So
yeah, that's because you get the Sky feed. We really enjoy it. And in the middle, they cut to the broadcaster. I enjoy listening to Ajit Agarkar and Harsha Bogle. And I can listen to that commentary also. I've not been listening to the Hindi commentary. We've not been listening to it. Because the feed here that we have is the English commentary. That said, I know the reference you're making is to something that was said yesterday in commentary, and I also thought that was that wasn't in good taste. I heard that bit of commentary about Virat Kohli that happened in the Hindi commentary, where Virender Sehwag made a comment.
Oh, yes.
So I thought that was so again. I don't think there was any malice in what Sehwag said. It's just that. There is an image that he lives up to of being this funny guy in commentary, and I thought that he was trying to live up to that image of being the funny guy in commentary. But sometimes when you say things and you say it impromptu and you think that sometimes it works, it just clicks, sometimes it just doesn't come off well.
Balloon,
and it has happened in the past during IPL, a few incidents with a few other commentators they said, and I thought they was so it's a very thin line between being funny and being a bit cheesy, and I thought that certain times that line is crossed, and it happens more often than not in Hindi commentary and less in English.
Got my Bazball reports.
Go
Yes, you were telling me. Give me a few. You said how many? 13.
10 to 12, I had said.
Okay,
10
to 12.
Out of 25, 30 games that he might have done it. 10 to 12.
12,
From that period of 2012 to 2016.
No, I am taking all the
full
test
career.
matches. Exactly.
His whole career.
Yeah.
But Brendon McCullum evolved after 2012.
Okay,
But
after
can I tell you,
aggressive guy.
just on top of my head,
Chalo, we'll
a
start
guy
with
who's won
2012.
12 test matches
In
would be a legend.
out of 101 test matches that he
but-
played.
Yeah, 12
How
test
many was he
matches is
captain?
going to be a...
No, okay. You come up with
how many
your
was
numbers.
captain?
I have. Yeah, tell me.
You please go ahead. I had already
No,
given
he
my.
won't remember now.
No, you said 10, 12. Give me a few of those matches.
Sri Lanka
One by one. Sri Lanka,
in 2014.
2014, Christchurch.
Christchurch.
Okay.
India, Auckland.
India, Auckland. Okay, yeah.
India,
that one is-
Wellington.
India, Wellington.
302.
So what was the result
It was a draw.
then?
But the first innings were India. They were at
No,
disastrous
give him
position.
credit,
huh?
okay, Brendon McCullum played.
Okay.
No, that
One,
is not the all-
192 Pakistan.
192
Abu
against
Dhabi.
Pakistan.
Sorry, 202 Abu Dhabi.
202 against Pakistan, at Sharjah.
yeah.
Right.
Then another century that he hit in Dubai.
Huh.
That's one. Of course, New Zealand, I think, lost that game.
Kiwi
4.
Yeah.
4 so far.
Tired.
4.
You have to tell me 12.
6 or 8 more. I gave you 4.
4.
But how will you remember on top of his head?
No, I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying.
Not
See,
possible.
See, 2 against Pakistan, 1
See,
against
if you
Australia,
see-
1 against England, which in Leeds. Of course, he didn't hit a big 100, but he hit 40 or 50 of 20, 30 balls.
No, that's what I'm saying. You know, a career where he played over almost 180 innings, and if he scored, because his career strike rate is how much? Should be in late 60s?
Yeah, late 60s. Or even lesser, I think.
actually mid 64.60.
Yeah.
And even if you, if I just calculate his strike rate after 2012, I don't think it would be in the 90s or somewhere. I thought, you know, the Australians, even Vivrichards, we can't even compare him with anybody like Brendon McCullum or all these guys. So, what I am saying is, I am not a huge fan of, it's a creation of British media that we've been talking about, and everybody has joined the bandwagon and saying, oh, Bazball. Rishabh Pant has been playing like this. Rishabh Pant has been playing this Bazball for
ever since 2018.
Ever since he came into the scene, and he's already won you so many games that if you are saying 10-12 games, if he is won in out of 101 test matches, Rishabh Pant has already won you so many games.
No, but
without
the only
scoring tons.
thing in defense of that would be that you don't necessarily need to have done a lot as a coach to start a trend. So assuming, let's say Brendon McCullum didn't even have a great career or didn't play in a certain way, but as coach he can inculcate some sort of a trend or an approach or
that's
culture by which the team plays.
Also, you have to notice
which could be different to his own playing career.
With England, they have always been behind the times. Ironically, despite the fact that they invented cricket and football, they've been left behind in all sports. So anytime anyone comes, does something even mildly different, they are hailed as the next greatest thing since sliced bread. Gareth Southgate did it with the football team. Baz is doing it here with the test team.
And things
You got a Kiwi at least to praise, not an English.
Imagine
it was an English
See who the people who are revolutionized, like Morgan, Irishman, a Kiwi coach, a Kiwi skipper. Exactly.
Kiwi skipper.
Yeah. His dad was a
All Blacks.
he got that award also.
Yeah.
Exactly.
After
Yes,
that
World Cup.
After the World
Chess.
Cup only.
what was that medal?
Order of something. I'm
Order of
forgetting what
Merit.
it was. Yes.
OM.
Okay.
Not OBE. Order of the British Empire. OBE. No.
No. He got it from He got something from New Zealand.
New Zealand.
But isn't it part of the Commonwealth? That's why they
no,
get
no,
all
no,
the.
it was the New Zealand government who gave that medal.
Okay, a question by
It's like
Akash.
Bharat Ratna for India.
No, not that big.
Khel Ratna?
Somewhere around that.
No, Padma Shri.
OB, many people get.
I think
Ratna
it was.
is huge.
It was.
See, I think
it was a big
if
medal.
Bharat Ratna is
No,
used,
I'm
I
just
think.
talking about OB versus.
Sir.
I think knighthood is the highest. Sir.
Where?
I think that is the highest in the British
Yeah, but it
Commonwealth.
will still not compare to Bharat Ratna.
Yeah, it
Bharat
won't.
Ratna, very rare
Yeah.
award is given.
Sachin
But
is
sir, how many cricketers have only got
Every year there's this thing done for
Sir Andrew Strauss, Sir and Alistair
exactly.
Cook,
That's,
Andy Murray.
yeah.
Sir Andy Murray,
Lewis Hamilton.
Sir Lewis
Yeah.
Hamilton. Yep.
Although at least in his case you can say, chalo, kiya to kuch. 7 world titles.
Yeah. The most time.
Murray was the Arsenal
time
of the
most.
top 4. So
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take a question.
Okay.
Akash Bhardwaj is asking, sir.
Nothing big. New Zealander of the year.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Akash Bhardwaj is saying, sir, thoughts on India's approach in the first session, and an extension to that. Love Rami is saying India need another 243 runs. Just play bang cricket. India have wickets in hand, and Pant is there, and then Jadeja and Iyer will come in, so that will be 143.
500.
But my point is on approach, Akash and Love Rami, why should India have or change their approach?
Exactly.
You have all the time in hand. England is behind. You are ahead in the series. England have to chase the game. Why play in a way that can give them even a slight chance of coming back?
Right.
Don't give it.
Exactly. And if Rishabh Pant is there at the crease, you will get runs. If you take that bang approach, there is a risk element
Yes.
to it.
That collapse
Just
is
in
there.
case,
Yeah.
if you get dismissed in the very first session of the day,
Yes.
then what?
Correct.
They
You
will
give them a
have
chance.
full 5 sessions
Yeah.
to chase down that target. Although still I think it will be difficult, but still they'll have a very good chance.
I mean, okay, if you're going hypothetical, what if the openers decide, okay,
We are
5
always
sessions,
going
we'll dig in real good. We won't necessarily, of course, we're
He's saying,
always
let's go
No,
hypothetical.
At least hypothetically, their openers can score actually.
but they hypothetically is another matter. So
Openers can.
See, hypothetically, India are also one session away from a collapse. They've always collapsed the Sena countries to hand back the advantage.
Yeah, again, you get.
ever the optimist.
Chalo.
It's not happened yet. Hope it doesn't happen.
No, I am saying, why do anything out of the ordinary? Why take the
stick to
risk?
your approaches as
And
well.
by the way, Rishabh Pant yesterday was playing very sensible cricket.
Joe Root was
He was
bowling
playing
wides
very-
to him and he's leaving it.
Very sensible cricket. I think that's how you should continue playing. Only the loose balls. You hate, let them come chasing the wicket. Why are you giving them or gifting them? And Pujara will only play the way Pujara.
The way Pujara
He will play
plays.
Puji ball.
No, Pujara is playing for the team and is also playing for himself by the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course. His own spot is at stake. Yeah?
Exactly.
So Puji ball for the win.
This is the ideal situation for him.
Yeah.
Bat out, score 100, cement your place.
Exactly. Gets 100.
Yeah.
You can't then.
You can't even think of dropping him, at least for
Yeah.
a couple of tests.
Chalo, we'll take some few questions because they must be waiting for quite a lot.
Niche chalo. Okay.
Pujara Om Parmar, he has a prediction. He's saying Pujara to score 100 plus runs. He's going to be man of the match. He will rescue India from losing the match. From losing the match?
They're nowhere near losing. In fact, if anything, it's
Om
the opposite.
Parmar, I see a bit of pessimism here. Because India are the ones who are dominating
In
this
pole
match.
position as things
Exactly.
stand, yes.
From day one. Anyways. GGK Siri is
No, but he's
best in
also
stats.
saying you will all be doing a party after
Party.
match. Yeah.
Where is
India
it?
win,
Oh,
then we
okay.
will do a party, na?
Anyway, India have not lost after posting 400 in the first innings in England.
Okay, GGK is saying Siri is the best in stats. Remember him saying KL has still not done enough in international with his stats. Sorry, Rahul.
To be fair, I said the same thing and then that phone came out. So
Don't have. Okay.
Phone ही तो
Akshay
कर-
Khiste. What will be the safe score after seeing Jonny and Stokes?
No, I was quoting Mohammad Azhari, who has said 425. He has picked 4. But I'm saying
Get
400 plus target.
Anywhere between 450 to 500. That is my idea.
What has happened to us? What has happened to us?
Yeah, but not.
I just can't
That is
believe-
not to say that India will not win if there is a target of 300. That nobody is saying that.
But
He's
it's
saying
a safe
safe.
side.
When I
I'm just going by convention. What you people are saying is absolutely fine, going by what England has done in the recent past and the kind of batting lineup. They've got some players who are in form, say Joe Root, Jonny Bairstow, Stokes, we all know what he is capable of doing. Sam Billings also is
Decentish.
is a player who also plays with a similar approach that
Bazball type
exactly.
mentality. Yeah.
So, but convention says that in fourth innings, 300 over 300 more often than not,
You're not chasing now.
chasing will lose. But still, now he has stretched his lead to
450.
450 to 500. No, he may not be entirely wrong though, but I'm just going by convention. If you can't save a test match or win a test match after a lead of 325, 350 or 320, 350, around 350, then that means the other team is exceptional,
No.
especially with this
and
bowling
this
attack.
current England team are not exceptional yet.
Bazball will make them exceptional.
That's the hope for them anyway.
So, Shivam, go down. Okay, Shubham, why Prithvi Shaw is not in contention for test opening? He will complement greatly Rohit in test, but he did get his chances,
And then-
Shubham, in
Yes.
Australia, but he was exposed
Very badly.
because of his maybe tendency to go for his shots,
Yeah.
and he plays a little.
His own franchisee coach exposed those technical
On air commentary. Ricky Ponting is
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
exposing, and then Mitchell Stark is doing exactly that.
and yeah.
There's
Them-
That was
side
terrible.
line.
Video also went viral. And,
That was terrible.
okay.
What if India plays 70 overs today with an average of 3.5 and give an approximate target of 490 with 110 overs to chase? As it would be tough for England to chase at 5 runs per over throughout 100 overs,
That is exactly
which is
right.
true.
That's
But
a good one.
But I'm saying England will still go for it because
They have to draw the test series.
yeah, they have to win.
A drawn test series would be a drawn
To
test
win
match
to draw the test
will be
A series
loss.
loss. So they are going for a win, come what may.
Exactly.
500-600 भी डाल दो वोट
and
पे, they're getting for that.
and
going for that.
IAKP I think
and India would be happy with that.
Exactly. they'll be
Siddharth
looking
was in fact saying exactly the same what you just mentioned, right, Siddharth?
Yeah, 450 to 500, that should be the range by which you can just go all out blazing.
No,
You can
but
set
that's
attacking
also-
fields and get more wickets.
But also you are expecting a lot of the Indian batting to back the whole day. You are 3 down.
Pujara can.
No, but can to everyone can. But does it happen in Test cricket?
Yeah.
That 7 wickets lasting in England. full
7
day.
wickets. Yeah, see, I'm only saying 2 sessions. Bat out 1.5 to 2 sessions.
Yeah, 2 sessions. Yes.
that's-
Full day of batting is.
Not
full
full
day,
day.
no one's expecting because you'd want to give them 4 sessions.
Yeah.
So you can get them
4 sessions you need minimum.
No, you can, if they're not out, they're not thinking of giving them 4 sessions. Then they're
Then you
batting
give them
till
3
the
sessions.
last hour of day's play and
Also
then bringing
because
them in.
you know this England team, as we said, regardless of how much time you give them, are going for the win. Because they
Yeah.
can't afford to lose the test series. They will want to win this and draw the test series.
So they are not going for a thing that, okay, last session, let's say they're in a position of 6 down, 7 down, and the last session, they're not going to declare.
Yeah, they won't.
Their aim is, even if they let go of it, their aim is to at least, but even that they may not want to give 1 hour. Let's say they're not all out and they're 6 down. They want to bat the whole day.
Yeah.
Why do they have to go for a win?
True.
We're ahead in the series. Come
Exactly.
tomorrow also.
Yeah,
And bat, why?
Absolutely.
Isn't it?
sorry.
I'm saying come tomorrow also bat if you have wickets in hand. It's very
India.
unlikely.
I think
very unlikely.
No, I think India will go for a win.
Now
See, India has
They will
always-
go if it automatically happens in the sense they are all out.
See, India would.
I don't
okay.
think they'll declare.
No, I think if they have wickets in hand, they would obviously want to have England in today. In fact, later in the day, just to have a
I
go
doubt
at them.
You think if India is
Yes.
7 down at tea, they'll declare?
Not tea. I'm saying
Okay,
maybe
1 hour after tea.
what he's saying. You
The
know,
last hour.
last hour. Yes, definitely.
They'll declare.
110%.
Maybe not.
110%.
Maybe not.
Because see, you're
Why
going
do you
to
have
bowl,
to do it?
They will.
World Test Championship points.
you have to go for the win now.
Yeah.
Because
You're looking for
a draw will hurt India a lot more.
In the WTC.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because if you look at the series, then there is nothing to gain.
Series there's nothing to gain, but WTC means
WTC
there's
points,
stakes.
every win because India are third. And South Africa are going to come to England and we don't know which South Africa will turn up.
Oh, that though you can't predict anyway.
Yeah. And India is slightly behind because Australia has 77, South Africa has 71. And India are currently 68. So this win could push their percentage points up. That's the main reason why you have to go for the win. I think every test match now teams are going for the win, not for the draw anymore now. That's the one advantage that has come in this World Test Championship cycle.
Abhishek, they saying Bumrah should use Jadeja against Bairstow in the second innings. Jadeja is no Bracewell or Leach, which is true. We actually had
Valid
pointed
point,
this
yeah.
out earlier, but they didn't need to.
Yeah.
See, when the fast bowler did the job, in fact,
But-
Jadeja himself came out to the presser and says, "I hope they don't need me as."
But I think fourth innings, Abhishek, I think that should be the
No,
plan.
but I don't think they'll go immediately. If
Not
Bairstow
immediately.
again has a very good start of 50 plus,
yes,
or
then
then
throw
they
him
would have
on.
got some runs, then he comes in. Otherwise, I don't think.
But
that-
Bairstow is a fidgety starter against spin, be it left arm or off spin or leg spin.
And again,
Very fidgety starter. Why not take the
Yeah,
punt
why
and
not
just,
take a punt?
if you're defending 490, take the punt. Go after
Even
it.
if you're defending 400,
400,
or
yeah.
take the
it
dot,
depends.
no problem.
Bairstow comes out to bat in what kind of a situation. Whether England are 202 for 3
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if they're like 100,
also
or
150.
like
Yeah.
30 for 3.
Because Shami and Bumrah almost had Bairstow in that 60 ball spell prior to the sledge.
Correct.
Every ball that Bairstow was lucky to have not edged it.
No, so that's what I'm saying. It won't be plan A. Jadeja to Bairstow is not your plan. Plan B, maybe, and is a good plan. We had discussed it.
Yeah.
But plan A, I think he'll go. You have a fast bowling captain, yeah. He'd want fast bowlers to
Yep.
get rid of their best batsmen, most likely.
So it's clear, Siraj is your tail blaster. He blasts the tail out because even in that in this match, 3 wickets, I think all 3 were of the lower order. So he's your tail blaster. Shami and Bumrah are your top order wreckers. That's the role that's been given.
Krish Jaiswal is saying both Stokes and Pant have underachieved in T20Is and flourished in Test. What are your thoughts? Firstly,
think-
he's right.
He's right.
But if you ask me, I'll still in T20Is at least I would want to have Ben Stokes.
Ben Stokes.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, but what he's saying is like the kind of ability these guys have. For that, Ben Stokes could have had a
Better
Pant. Yes, we all
T20,
agree.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
The last 5-7
Stokes
years,
also.
2 of the best Test innings that we've seen.
Have come from both of these two.
Both of these
correct?
2 years. Stokes,
Test innings, yes. That's what I'm saying.
135 leads.
Yeah, yeah,
Heading,
yeah. Absolutely.
That was so frustrating.
Oh, such
Jack
a brilliant match.
1 run?
One run and 10 glasses wipes.
Yeah. I think it was a partnership of 76 and he contributed 1 run, Leach.
Oh, Pujara is doing some push-ups.
That was the second best inning of the year.
Yeah. Same year,
Pereira.
Oh, Pereira, sorry.
Kusal Pereira and
Number 1.
Yeah. Durban.
That's what I'm
Number
saying.
one. Karnaratne to you didn't pick in the team.
Dimuth.
Dimuth.
Frank Dimuth, Madhushanka Karunaratne.
Madhushanka.
There you go.
FDM Karunaratne.
Akash is saying again Root,
Yeah,
the main guy in the chase.
Yep.
he's the key wicket. He
He
always
is the key.
He can do something similar to what Pujara is doing, but just at a
quicker
better
pace.
rate. At
Yeah.
a better rate.
Yeah. He was trying to play that ball also. He got
Yeah.
out. Was trying to
Too close to the
take it
ball.
down to third match.
Can you imagine if he scores a century? If he will go past the other three players on century count.
Yeah. And when Virat
Imagine 2 years back he was lagging behind by 11-10.
and when Virat scored his last Test century,
Yeah,
he was on 16 Test
16.
runs. And today he's
Even
20
Smith has not scored a
27,
century for 18
27.
months now. That's another one of the Fab Four who's having a lead patch.
struggling. Even
Williamson,
Kane
2 years he's not
yeah,
scored
yeah.
a ton.
Williamson.
Yeah, in
All
Test
three of
season.
that the three of that Fab Four are not that Fab right now.
Yeah.
In Test.
Imagine Root will have the most hundreds among the Fab Four then, if
But
that happens.
he's played some incredible
Oof.
Tests.
So no Fab 4, only Fab 1.
Just Fab.
Have one.
Just one Fab.
And there was
One is there, but we don't consider him yet.
a time when
Babar.
we thought that
Babar, yeah.
Fab 5, if you're going there.
I will count him as the Fab Five.
Yeah, his numbers have been very good too. Yeah.
and there
But
was a time
Tests
when
it's
we
slightly underwhelming.
thought Root doesn't deserve to be in Fab Four.
Yeah.
There were many
I
people.
said it
I- in
myself
fact,
a year ago.
Yeah, the century conversion was a big problem, no?
just
Even
that
a
I
major
never
problem.
called him a Mazrat. That's it. Otherwise, he was. But actually, you're right. Century conversion.
Was his biggest
Biggest problem.
He would bat
Kohli,
70, 80,
Smith,
70,
Now he has
80.
unlocked that formula, and
Yeah.
he's-
Kohli and Smith had a positive
Kohli
century
is the
conversion
best by
rate.
some distance.
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
look
yeah.
at the numbers, he has the least number of half centuries, which tells a lot.
Across formats,
International.
no? 75.
started Ayush Garg. Okay, must be some. Started watching cricket in 2016 just because of Virat Kohli. Can't see my superhero going down like this. No one excites me except Virat Kohli. Will quit watching cricket if he doesn't do well on this tour.
There's so many good batsmen to enjoy.
Yeah.
Even if you're a VK fan, I think all of us are. At some
I mean, all of us, we also thought, oh God, when Sachin Tendulkar goes, we will stop watching cricket.
didn't really have.
I mean, see, 90s growing up, Tendulkar was not a batsman, he was an emotion, like how the term is now. But Virat Kohli stepped up to the void and ensured we didn't miss Sachin that much because of his brilliance.
Okay, play starting. Any predictions you have for?
Ask Siri.
I will just say 450 to 500, that should be your
No,
lead.
session.
Arey,
This session,
What? How many?
I think
wickets?
in India losing 1 wicket.
1 wicket.
1 wicket.
You?
I'm going 2 wickets.
Say 100 for 2. They'll score 100 runs, lose 2 wickets.
Pant hitting 96, Pujara 4.
I'm going 65 runs.
I will say Pant around 80. 80 for 1.
Saying 177 for 7. You asked for a prediction. I'm giving.
Okay, done.
Let's see.
177.
See you.
Seven.
For 7.
7.
Okay then.
All right.
Yeah.